Good afternoon. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News from Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. Summit Sheriff Jamie Fitzsimons came on the Krystal Morning Show today with a word about the recent rash of spring accidents.
There's a lot of people in town and a lot of people recreating, and I would just ask that everyone just play and recreate carefully.
A skier died at Breckenridge last Friday when he fell from the Zendo chair on Peak 6. Authorities say the chair had just left the bottom terminal when the 60-year-old man from Illinois was wiping snow from the chair. He fell 25 feet onto hard-packed snow. This is at least the fourth inbounds fatality of the season here in Summit, and the third in the past week, after two Illinois teenagers died tubing down the copper superpipe. Recently, the website Real Vail posted an old video of people illegally tubing down Pepe's face at Vail, reminding revelers to please take it easy out there. Fitzsimons again.
Drugs and alcohol don't really enhance anything out there. Let nature be your mind-altering substance.
Summit Rescue Group is feeling it too. After 2 quiet months, rescuers have responded to 1 or 2 calls daily this month. A Silverthorne smoke shop is going out of business, and employees say Summit's 70% nicotine tax is to blame. Vapor Toke closed 1 location already in Breckenridge. The I-70 location closes end of this month. One employee, Luis, says the voter-approved tax will put he and several others out of a job. Customers say they are buying online or in counties without a tax. Summit voters passed that tax in 2020, raising money for prevention programs. Officials said they hoped it would actually start losing money over time as people quit nicotine. The tax made $3.1 million in 2021 and pays for 2 county positions. County budget shows it making more this year. Welcome to Under the Radar with Julia Puster from town of Breckenridge, with the tale of 2 projects. First, a failed hotel at the base of Peak 8, once known as the East Peak 8 Hotel.
137 guest room hotel. There was 49 for sale condos, 28 lock-off units.
The East Peak 8 master plan expired last month.
If it's going to be built in the future, they're going to go through that whole planning, development, review process again.
Downtown, Breckenridge Grand Vacations recently won more time for its North Gondola Lot project.
It's a very important piece of property. It's highly visible, and it's important to get right to both the town and the developer.
But lots of work remains.
The developer still needs to go through the site planning process, what we call the development permit, and that is still underway.
No timeline yet for construction on the Gondola Lot project. No developer yet for the East Peak 8 plot. Tune in again next week for Under the Radar with local towns. Showing this weekend at Summit High School is the final student play of the season, a 1940s riff on Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing. Here is senior Mimi Mokata playing the hopeless romantic hero.
This is the first time that any of us have done Shakespeare, at least in a school setting. So it's been a really wonderful experience.
Her villainous, vengeful counterpart, Don John, played by Liam McCreary.
He is a sexist, egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot. And so I don't think anybody really should root for this character, and I am not playing him in a way that anyone is supposed to be.
Opening night is tomorrow at 7 p.m. at Summit High School. Get tickets at the door. And in local sports, today on the Warmup, brought to you by iFurnish in Frisco and Kremlin.
Skimo provides a lot of freedom that you can't get from most other sports.
That was Summit native Sam Burke, the new defending national champion for the U20 ski mountaineering vertical and sprint titles. But that vertical title almost ran away.
I was actually in second place for a good part of the race and just wanted to give it everything that I had.
He did all this within a day or two of flying back from Skimo Worlds in Spain.
It was quite the whirlwind of travel and racing and all that.
Sam says it feels good to go back-to-back with national titles, but that's not the only reason he races.
It's just a deeper love for the sport and love for the mountains. The race is just kind of an opportunity to showcase that.
This has been the warm-up with local skiers. In prep sports, Summit High Girls Lacrosse is playing Battle Mountain at home today. Girls Soccer plays Battle Mountain away. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News from Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.